Hi gamers, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all having a great and fantastic Thursday! Hey everyone, how we doing? I don't know what day it is anymore. How we doing? Chat, like the stream where Gabby's gonna come beat you up and steal your cinnamon rolls. Gabby, is that true? Is that what you're telling the press now? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Price. Hi, Xeon. Hi, Cody. Chris, thank you so much. Gamer, please hold. I can read your message in 3, 2, 1. Load for me, please. I said please. Hi, Lance. How are you? I hope all is well. I am good. Today was I did a lot today, but it was all easy things that I did. I was trying to figure out what that was. It was all easy things that I did. Vandy and I are gonna try to get all of the subathon stuff set up tomorrow. Not as in like doing a new subathon, as in like the stuff that you guys won from the last subathon, like the rewards and stuff like that. These last few months have just been like kicking our ass, if you guys couldn't tell by just like how the last 3 weeks have gone for me personally. So we're getting together. I got printer ink so I can print all of the Hunger Games certificates. I got a lot of the mail. I already have mailers, but like more things to get it all shipped out. So completing the previous incentives. I don't think there's much left though. I know I need to do the hot wings challenge. I know we need to do a bake-off, and I know we need to do a cooking stream. But I think other than that, I think that's all that's left, because we still need to finish the Baldur's Gate playthrough, but at least that's started, right? You got printer ink! Yeah. What packs are we opening tonight? We're gonna get there in a second. Opening a printer error Charizard? That would be crazy. These packs are not rare in the sense of the fact that they're like vintage by any means. I wish I could get my hands on those. But we have a very generous community member. Their name is Viper. You guys know him. You guys love him. But what he did that is just so beyond kind. I already talked about this on stream last time. And I don't know how much Vandy has shared with you guys, so it might not be a surprise. But Viper sent us a package, and I opened the P.O. box, and I was like, wow, this is a really heavy box. And I come to open it, and inside, chat, are things that are insanely difficult to get your hands on at this very moment in time. That's a really awful time for Twitch to get their ads, so I'm gonna stall, because Twitch probably just got the biggest blue balls of their life. Inside were Pokemon cards that I was not anticipating seeing. So I have 2 booster bundles and I have 2 booster boxes. I by no means think that we are going to be getting through all of these tonight. Basically, I was gonna try to do Luminescent Platinum, which is basically just Renegade Platinum, but on the Switch. I was trying to get Luminescent Platinum to work for like 15-20 minutes. I, for the life of me, could not get it to work. Because I've been meaning to like play that game, finish that game like really badly, but then I forget that it exists. Logan, it worked! You did it! I guess you did it through Super Chat this time though. Public announcement! The Chicago Bears still suck! I know nothing about the Bears, but that sucks. It sucks to suck, you know what I'm saying? Sucks to suck, but you know what? I hope they suck less for your personal state of mind, you know what I'm saying? We like the Chiefs here, that is fair. So I was trying to get Luminescent Platinum to work. That's what I was trying to stream tonight for you guys, but I just couldn't get it to work. So I said, well, at the very least, I have really cool things to open. Hey, Twitch, now that you're back from your ad, don't worry, I didn't announce it because I didn't want you guys to get blue-balled. So inside the box that I got from Viper were 2 booster bundles and 2 booster boxes. And you guys are probably like, what was it, right? in my hands, I have 2 booster bundles of Prismatic Evolutions. As well as in my hands, I have 2 booster boxes of Journey Together. So, kind of crazy. These are probably the hardest sets to get your hands on if you're not paying hundreds of dollars for these at the rate in which they are being scalped. But, so, absolutely insane. We have 1. We have 2. Keep in mind, this is split between me and Vandy as well. So that means there were 4 booster boxes of Journey Together and 4 booster bundles of Prismatic Evolutions. So, we're gonna open these. We're gonna see what we can get our hands on, see what we can get here today. The wonderful thing as well, I put it off to the side before I started streaming. And now it's gone. Chat, my ADHD. Ah! I found it! I love ADHD, chat. I'm literally like, hey, I'm gonna put this in a really safe spot so I can't lose it and nothing bad can happen to it. And then I forget where I put it. It's so fun. Inside of that as well, chat, is this lovely top loader that has been sealed and protected with the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail, chat. So, Viper is quite literally a legend, chat. A legend. Also, Gabby, I did see your message. I didn't read it out loud, but I read it in my head, and I'm very happy for you. So, we have achieved man. So, like I said, we have quite a few cards to open. A few, if you will. So with that being said, chat, is there one you want to start with? Do you guys want to do Journey first? Do you want to do Prismatic first? Like I said, I don't think we're going to get through all of this today by any means. I'm not expecting to. But well, we can at least start somewhere. And if you guys see Viper in the chat, be sure to give him a round of applause and thank yous and all of the love in the world, because I cannot even imagine how much money this had to have been to get 4 booster boxes of Journey Together, as well as 4 booster bundled of Prismatic. I don't know if I said that backwards or not, but more or less a lot of money, very generous on top of this man, on top of this guy. So, please show him all the love in the entire world, chat, because this would not be happening without him and his, like, just absolutely insane generosity. So, how did you find Journey Together? I did not. Viper did, and they were sent to me. So, the only Journey Together I opened a booster box for a part of John's video at, regionals, at Pokemon Regionals. They had Japanese booster boxes, which are like way cheaper than US booster boxes. So I opened a Japanese booster box of Journey Together. I didn't get anything crazy by any means. I did post what I got on Twitter. So for any of you guys who are interested, if you scroll in my like photos, you don't have to scroll too far. I didn't get anything like crazy though. So yes, John Stone, he is a IRL friend of mine. But he posted a little like Pokemon Regionals vlog. And so we did a thing where we all did like a booster box war where, Vandy and I did a Japanese booster box opening of Journey Together. And then they did the Japanese set that's coming out after Journey Together. I can't remember what it's called. It's something Flames, something Heat, something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something along those lines. I digress. Where can I find this video? I think John linked it on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. It's on his... he didn't post the vlog to his main channel. He did it to like a side channel that I didn't know existed. I digress. But... ta-da! So. Let's start with Prismatic. Let's start there. Just because this is smaller, and then we can work our way through the big one, and we can see what we can find. So, we'll just kind of start there. If I can... I might need scissors. I think... Methinks I need scissors. Okay. Your nails are freaking adorable. Thank you. I appreciate it, Dark. I'm not gonna lie. They're press-ons. I got them from Target. I used to be a really big Olive and June fan. They're the like circle pack of like press-ons that they have there. But I think they changed the like quality of the glue in those to like compensate for the amount in which they were getting ordered to keep up with like shipment. And I found this new brand. They were like $4 more expensive, which is a little bit of a downside. But they feel a lot like sturdier already, you know, like more like stuck than the other ones typically do. So we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. All right, chat. This is our lovely booster bundle of Prismatic. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay. I don't know how many from the back this set is. I'm gonna assume it's 1. How do I... Oh, it's like tucked. I see. I'm understanding. Okay. So inside a booster bundle... I never thought I would hold these cards in my hand. That's like really insane to me. Okay. We have 6 packs. It feels like there's a lot in here though. These feel like very thick packs for some reason. Oh, Dan! Sorry. I did not see that. I did not see your lore. Dan with the $4.99. I can confirm the Bears do in fact suck. What a hero. A hero to us all. Thank you, Dan, for the $4.99. I'm unmedicated again today, chat. I forgot to take my meds, and so my brain is like all over the place. And I thought I would be fine, considering that I wasn't doing like XD Gale of Darkness or like the video game today. Clearly I'm not, because I missed an entire donation. I'm sorry, chat. One day I'll remember to take my meds. All right. Let us... Is this an energy? It is an energy. Okay. It's 1 from the back. Okay. Here we go. We have Leaf Energy, Bronzor, Professor's Research, Badoo, Baniri, Executor, Binding Mochi is crazy. The Rescue Board. Flareon! I can add it to my Flareon collection. Hippopotas, Reverse Hollow. Oh, chat, she's stunning. What a great card right off the bat, chat. Look at her. I thought I had 1 more Reverse Hollow. That's crazy. What a baby! Off the bat, chat. We're going crazy. No one can stop us. That's my defender. Exactly. See, you get it. You get it. There we go. Wait for it. Wait. Stop focusing on me. Just. There we go. Umbreon! It matches my nails. That's crazy, chat. That is nuts. That is... Dare I say show-stopping? Okay. Here we go. Pack numero dos. Alright. I am also gonna turn it on to the lo-fi playlist. Okay, here we go. Focus on the card. Thanks, Smile. Okay, Fire Energy. Amaris, I'm assuming is how you say that. Furfrou. Riolu. Friends in Paldea. Festival Grounds. Hawlucha. Techno Radar. Reverse Hollow Black Belts Training. Reverse Hollow Hippowdon. And Pikachu EX. 2 EXs back to back. This is very, like, pretty for it being an EX card. Do you feel me? Like, why is he so, like, crispy, high quality, filled with aura? You know what I'm saying? The lighting in this is just, like, like, when I get it like that, that looks crazy. Okay. Odds on me pulling my 2 mains in Unite back to back? Chat, if there's a Blissey EX in here, we're gonna... Girl, is this top lane? See, Ace and I have the same mind. Is this top lane? Is so funny. Alright. Let's... Alrighty. Pack number 3. We are halfway through the booster bundle. Is Water Energy, Hippowdon, Pinsir, Larvitar, Houndour. Congrats on your Flareon card, Cody. Suicune, the Buddy Poffin, Kieran, sorry, I thought this said Jasmine. Jane, Secret Heart, Badoo, and Monkey Dory. All right, I do this every time. I always feel like I'm gonna sit to start, and then I realize I have to stand to do TCG. So we're gonna stand, chat. We're gonna... You lift me up. Chat, you're so tall. Where are you guys going? That's crazy. You're ascending. Okay. It's just so much easier to do this while standing. I can like get it closer to the camera that way. Alrighty. Here we go. Leaf Energy. Lopunny. Dreepy. Miltank. Professor's Research. Carmen. Great Tusk. Briar. Reverse Hollow Archaludon. Reverse Hollow Regigigas. And Vaporeon. She's stunning. Alright. Sorry, organizing the bulk. Alrighty, here we go. No, I agree, Ace. The effect of the Paradox cards looks so cool. Sneasel, Execute, Larry's Skill. The Seeking is very pretty, and that says a lot because I hate Seeking. Okay, Regigigas, Cypher Maniac Code Breaking. What a mouthful. Dracloak. Techno Radar, and Leafeon. Alright. Last pack of Prismatic. Something big, something massive, surely. Alrighty, here we go. Basic Energy. Aromatisse is stunning. What a pretty card. Noibat. Black Belt's Training. Slowpoke. Professor Sada's Vitality. Bronzong. The Earthen Vessel. Baneri. I love her. Amaris. And... Jolteon. All right. So nothing crazy out of the booster bundle. We did get 2 EXs for anyone who missed it. We got Umbreon and Pikachu. 2 guys, 2 fellas. So, I say, personally, we do a little bit of Journey together, and then we can go back to more Prismatic, is my thought. Is my thought process, if you will. Surely I can use scissors and cut. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, chat. Okay. Alrighty. Insane to be holding this in my hands, chat. We have Journey together. Which comes with, by the way, chat, a promo card version of the end card. So, you can tell the difference because one of it says Journey Together on it, the other one does not. So, that is how you can tell if it is the promo card versus the actual, like, pull card. But I do think it is cool that they gave people at least the option to get a promo card of this one, and I think that at least helped this set out a little bit more. Because I can't even imagine if they didn't do a promo card version of this and they just had it be like this being the rare card. Insane. Insanity. Okay. Chad, do you guys want to start with the right-hand side or the left-hand side? Are we feeling like righties or lefties today? I alternate back and forth because I'm not a heathen. However, I digress. Okay, I see a lot of right. So, we will start with the right-hand side. I did not get anything after the Pikachu. I wish I did. I love this set. This is probably one of my favorite sets that they've ever done, to be completely honest with you. I should have replaced the trash bag in my trash. That would have been intelligent of me. Oh, chat! I peeked. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what the hell? There's no energy in this deck. I did, okay, so chat, they didn't give me an energy. Straight up, there's no energy in this one. Funny news is I pulled what I already pulled in the Japanese set. This is what's in my hand right now. There's no energy. So we got Mamoswine, and that's really cool. But that's a new one for me. So hey everyone, here's Mamo. I've never seen that happen before where there's just not an energy, but here we go. This is Impidimp. This is Lechonk. Cubone. Joltik. Combuskin. Golem. Escavalier. Matang. And Geodude. As you can see, chat, not an energy to be seen. That was really weird. But yeah, I think I pulled that exact card in Japanese. Because these were the ones I pulled at regionals. Let me get to my regional ones because I combined them with what I pulled in the last set. Okay, so at regionals, I got Enzoroa. Oh, keep in mind, this was all a Japanese set, so I have Enzoroark, And now we have matching guys in English and in Japanese. Wow. Mamo can go in either. Mamo's like definitely like a flex pick for like what lane it can go into. They're brothers. They're brothers from across the pond. That's so cute. Okay. Jungle. That's my jungler, chat. Mamo. Alrighty. Here we go. This one has an energy, chat. Alrighty, here we go. Hi, Mini Moon. Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, that's so much money, Mini Moon. That's crazy. Also, hi, Tyson. Welcome to the stream. Lily's Pearl. Greedent. Regice. Shelmet. Alert the press. Alert Vandy. Alert the press. Alert Vandy. Big Chungus. Thank you, Cascade, for the 10 biddies. I appreciate you. Big Tubby. He also pulled it? That's crazy. Okay. And then behind, we have Hop Snorlax. Obsessed. Well, now we can both have Wailord, and I don't have to feel obligated to give it to him. Okay. Because I was going to give it to him, but if he already pulled it, chat, then I'm not going to give it to him. Crazy how that works. I did get Tubby. He's so pretty. Okay. Here we go. It is a beautiful and silly card. You are so correct. All right, we have Psychic Energy. Lilligant. Alolan Graveler. Dunsparce. Impidimp. Ends Castle. Oinkalone. Ooh, very cool Aselgor card. Reverse Hollow Squawkabilly. Reverse Hollow Coughing. And Ionos Kilowattrel. Tubby is a massive friend, chat. Like, I've gotten on, like, shark TikTok and, like, ocean creature TikTok, if you will. I only get it late at night. Like, it is a late night algorithm thing that I get. And it's one of those things where it's like, you are, like, to the best of your ability, right? Understanding the size of a whale, right? But it's, like, the whole point of the TikTok is to be like, if you were to actually be in the ocean and this thing were to come up next to you, this is visually how big a whale is if it were to be next to you. Just in its natural habitat, right? And, like, one, it's very interesting because I am so intrigued and afraid because of my thalassophobia all at the same time. So it is the biggest, like, I'm so intrigued, but my heart is like this the entire time ever. But it's like, they're so large, chat. The ocean is such a terrifying place. Such a terrifying place. There's one, oh my god, I hate it, but it's like, it's so crazy to see. I don't know how they got this, like, great white to just, like, not care at all, but it's a camera just, like, this close to a great white shark's face, and, like, this is basically what you see. And I'm like, I literally about threw my phone the first time it happened to me. And they just, like, do, like, a panoramic view of, like, this great white shark that's just chilling there, doesn't care, minding its own business, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, damn, these things things are so big. And it's like, obviously you have a mental image of how big they are, but it's like when you see the POV of what that would be like next to you, and a lot of the comment sections was also saying like, it's so crazy that I just saw the last thing someone else did before they died. Like that one threw me through a loop. That sent me to Saturn for a few minutes. I just had to sit there and be like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people who see that and it's not in TikTok. I sound like Congress now. TikTok format. All right, anyways. Lightning Energy. Bombardier. Parasect. 𝚑𝚑𝚅. Alolan Geodude. Toadscruel. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The Redeemable Ticket. Lotad. What a silly card. And hey, speaking of Wailord chat, and the ocean. Would you like another whale chat? That's crazy. The universe hears me, I swear. Also, Koza, the Sour Rainbow Candy and the Blueberry Ramoon Advanced are both goated. I love to hear it. I love Sour Rainbow Candy. It's one of my like all-time favorites of all. I was about to say it's one of my all-time favorites of all time, and that's just really redundant. It's like really, really redundant. Also, for those of you guys who were here during the last stream and I was talking about how my water bottle finally got here and it's like so excessively large, I can now show you guys in like real life how big this water bottle is. Look at the sheer size of this. It is larger than my head. To just a very large degree. It's very nice though, because it fits in my cup holder in my car. However, I didn't think it was gonna be this big, because the last one I had from this brand that was 40 ounces was not this tall. I think they substituted like width for like height. And now it's like double the height of the last, well, not double, but like so much taller than the last one. It's so large, chat. It's so large. I don't understand. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the stream, gamer. We're opening Journey together in Prismatic. I already opened this pack. I don't know why I'm trying to open another pack right now. All right, here we go. Steel Energy. Very pretty Larvesta card. Beldum. Torkoal. Komala. Iono's Electrode. Volcarona. Alolan Marowak. Reverse Holo Carablast. Reverse Holo Kamala. And Zoroark EX. I have the Japanese version and the regular version now. Look at me go, chat. I'm really good at getting these like double hits. That's crazy. Kind of crazy, kind of silly. So you're saying you wouldn't want to go swimming on the top of the Great Blue Hole in Belize? No. No, not at all, actually. I don't... Like, the thing you have to keep in mind about Thalassophobia, chat, is it's like the endlessness of it. It's just like the idea, this like literally sends shivers down my spine. When you go parasailing, right? And obviously you're like behind a boat and you're in the air, right? But at some point, in order to get back on land, that you have to get plopped in the water and then they have to come and get you out of the water. I kid you not, chat. Even if it were a lake. Oh, the idea of being up there and then just getting plopped is so awful. It's so... Shivers down my spine, chat. Shivers down my spine. I hate it. I hate it so much. I also found out that another weird niche thing about me is like I have another phobia, and I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a K, if I'm not mistaken. But I only found out that there's a name for it because someone on Twitter was like, I finally found a group of people who understand me because nobody ever has this. So that was interesting. But that's how I felt because I've never met someone else who has it. Is like, chat, I mean this with like the bottom of my heart. I despise touching metal more than anything in the world. Like, for my job, having to touch money in the cash register makes me like want to vomit. I literally cannot like look at it. I have to just like avert my eyes and like dissociate somewhere else while I count because the idea of looking at like that amount of metal in my hand, if I count the drawers and stuff like that, is like, it's like awful. And so like jewelry, that's why you never see me wear it. And if I do, it's like not metal. It'll be like twine bracelet or like leather or like plastic, silicone, anything like that. So it's a whole thing. But I found out apparently that there's a name for that too. But everyone who has it is born with it. And it's not a fear of something, it's repulsion. But they like categorize it as a phobia because of how strong the reaction is to it. No, it's not metalophobia. I can't remember what it's called. But like even when I was born with it, like I was born with it obviously, but like when they had you count like money and stuff like that as a kid to teach you how to do it and everything like that, I would use a Kleenex as a barrier between me and the money. But like even if you Google like the Reddit thread of it, this one says like extreme disgust for coins and metals. For the most of my life, coins have grossed me out. The sort of beginning of it was when I was so little I couldn't like eat with coins in my line of sight or they would need to be moved or covered, which is me. I wouldn't collect change, me. And I slowly started to develop holding them with my sleeve if I had one so they wouldn't have to be in my hands, me. Immediately handing them to the closest person to me, etc. To the point where now you won't find a single coin in my room, me. I have a money jar, but that's only allowed for notes. I don't know what that means, but they make me feel physically sick. Even if they're on the floor anywhere in the house, I will cover them and get someone to put them away, me. If in the car, if they're around or moved, I will quickly throw them into the bin if I can make myself do it. The worst instance of my phobia was when my friend was around offering mints. Oh, like mints. I reached into the pot and felt a coin, a filthy copper coin, in with the mints. Like, it makes me nauseous just thinking about it. Like, that made my, like, tummy hurt, like, just reading that. Okay. I watched in what I can only describe as pure horror as my friends all ate the mints. I basically sobbed and threw up as it disgusted me so much. I'm pretty sure it's not just coins, as most metal objects gross me out to an extent, including nails, keys, hammers, rings, etc., but coins are definitely the worst. It's more of a just extreme repulsion for coins and metals. So, yeah. It's like a whole thing. And it's an entire, yeah, that's the one, Bri. I knew it started with a K. It's like cosmemophobia. Yeah, it's like you're literally just born with it, you know? And that was just me my entire life. As a kid, if anyone ever handed me change back, I would use like this, you know when you're like a kid and you do like this with your sleeves so they like flop around? I would do that strat. I would have it touch the fabric so it would always be a barrier between me and that. It's a whole thing. Which is like really interesting, right? Because Vandy's like, so if we were to ever get married, would you just like not want a ring? And I was like, honestly, like it would save you a lot of money because like the thought of having metal on my finger, on my body for the rest of my life is like nauseating. And not because I wouldn't want to, but because like the principle of metal being on my skin permanently makes me want to die. So I was like, listen, those silicone rings that are like $5 on Amazon, oh my God, we're going crazy. We're going crazy. Ow, that hurt. My nail got caught. Anyways, I digress. Ceramic or carbon fiber ring. Vandy, I got this. Listen, you probably know the most, Gabby. He was also talking about just getting like some kind of like stone lining on like the inside of the ring so the metal wouldn't actually have to touch me or anything like that. Like that was also like an idea. But that's the whole thing. I was like, literally, you could get me a ring made of plastic. I don't care. I would so much rather have plastic be attached to my body for the rest of my life than metal. And I don't care what other people think either. My, like, need to not be repulsed is so much higher than what people think of me. That's like where I'm at in life. I would so much rather not be repulsed. They're still pretty inlaid rings, but for durability, carbon fiber. Interesting. Interesting. What does carbon fiber look like? Is it black? I don't even know. I wouldn't even care either. That's the crazy thing. All right, 𝗔𝗡𝗔𝗏, 𝗔𝗡𝗏𝚘, 𝗔𝗡𝗔𝗡𝚘, 𝝻𝗨𝚘𝚗, 𝝻𝗑𝚘𝚘, 𝗔𝗑𝗏𝗡, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, 𝗔𝗓𝗏𝗏, 𝗍𝗏𝗏, and belly bolt. What a guy. I feel like I pulled this one too. I either pulled this one or Vandy did. Hold on. Let me check the stash. I hate spiders other than Spider-Man. I mean, I feel like Spider-Man is like so humanoid that like it doesn't count, you know what I'm saying? But I feel that. I did pull it. That's so funny. Chad, does this look familiar? Does this look familiar? That's crazy. Ceramic comes in more colors and very scratch resistant. Can shatter though. Once I had someone say the ceramic ring they wanted shattered instead of their hand and they wanted to buy a new one. I mean, listen. I'm so open. I'm so real. As long as it doesn't look ugly, I'm so open. I can't do it. It makes me just want to go. A car door slammed on it. Ah! Ow! Yucky. All right. Psychic energy. Wailmer. Tadbulb. Cramorant. Ruffian. Cincino. Maractus. Reverse Hollow Paris. Hops Corvusquire. And Metagross. Have something better than just a silicone. Yeah, no, I would definitely want something better than like that for just like the main one. I would probably just have to have silicone for like work and stuff like that. Otherwise it would get like ruined, destroyed, etc. And like that kind of defeats the point, you know? So it's kind of one of those things for like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Alrighty, here we go. Fighting energy. Audino. Lily's Comfey. Sentret. Cufant. Combuskin. Alolan Golem. Escavalier. Reverse Hollow Milcery. Reverse Hollow Swinub. And Magmortar. Just got really hot in my room. I'm like sweating. Sweltering even. Why? I'm turning down the AC chat. Please hold. found out why, chat. It's 73 degrees upstairs. 73 degrees. Oh. That's why it's so hot. I find heights terrifying. I don't think that's a strange thing now. I feel like heights is so common. And that's like the thing that's hard about like having like weird phobias that you're just like born with is like nobody else gets it. You know what I'm saying? The 2 stores down from me got robbed at gunpoint yesterday. I hope everyone's okay. Hopefully there wasn't any like injuries with all of that. All my life I've been trained of like if someone comes to rob you, you just give them exactly what they want and you just say, all right, toodaloo, smile. You know? That's so terrifying. Also, Casey, listen, how many times do I need to tell you, no apologizing. You, as a viewer, are doing more than enough. You yourself, an esteemed individual. No apologizing, no feeling bad. No. No. You are A-okay. No stress, no worries, and no apologizing. 𝗏𝗏, hi gamer, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Welcome in, everyone. We are doing a booster box opening of Journey Together right now. So we're doing a little bit of a booster box opening. We're doing a lovely little Prismatic Evolutions opening. Thank you, thank you. 𝗏𝗏 with the 555 Eddie Broski raid. Thank you so much for the raid, everyone. I don't know where your fearless leader is, but how was stream? What did you guys do? For those of you guys who don't know me as well, hi, my name is Linz. I am a Pokemon content creator over here on YouTube and on Twitch. But I do a lot of Pokemon content. Eddie, thank you for the raid, gamer. What did you stream? How did it go? Thank you for trusting your community with me. Hopefully you had a great stream. But I do a lot of Pokemon content. I do a lot of Pokemon video games as well. So if you guys are into like Nuzlocke, challenge runs, all that kind of stuff, we do a lot of that. But right now, for everyone who missed it when they came in, we're doing a Pokemon Journey Together TCG opening, as well as a Prismatic Evolution opening. These were gifted by my chat, so I did not get my hands on these personally. I just have a very generous community who gives me cool things to open on stream, so I am greatly, greatly appreciative. So, I'm glad that you had a good stream, though. I'm glad chat was amazing. So, he pulled the bubble. Aww. I'm assuming that means TCG then, like the Mew bubble is what I'm thinking of. But hello to the UK. Big fan of the UK, let me tell you. I was supposed to go to school out there and then the pandemic happened and I'm no longer out there. But I was supposed to be at the University of Southampton. I was also accepted to Roehampton, Plymouth, and Solent University, I think. I digress. It was really cool. Here we go, chat. Water Energy, Lombre, Skwovet, Matang, Noibat, Brock Scouting, Volcarona, Low Kicks, Reverse Hollow Metagross, Reverse Hollow Cufant, and another Metagross. That's crazy. That's so many Metagross back to back. So many Metagross back to back. Thank you so much again for the 555 dono, everyone. Good luck with the pulls. Thank you, gamer. If you need to raid and run and all that kind of stuff, chat, please feel free to do so. Self-care is the most important care, and I know that a lot of times after stream, the only thing you want to do is turn your lights off and dissociate. So, if that is what you need to do in order to take care of yourself, I am a big proponent and advocate of that. But if you choose to hang out, you choose to vibe, all that kind of stuff, I obviously appreciate you immensely. And if you guys do end up heading out, thank you guys so much for supporting the lovely raid. And Eddie. Super kind. Alrighty. We have Steel Energy, Beldum, Torkoal, Kamala, Coughing, Hops Corviknight, Spiky Energy, Super Potion, Iono's Voltorb, Reverse Hollow Remoraid, And another Whaloid. I'm guessing from those university choices, it was a marine biology-esque course. It was not, actually. Very far from it. So basically, I got half of my university done in the US. I was dual psychology social work. And then I wanted to study abroad from like my junior year onwards. And I was going for whatever version they had because different universities had different programs. My number one pick was the University of Southampton because they had a mental health psychology course, I believe it was. And they only accepted 26 international students total in the world. And I was one of those 26, chat. So, it was super cool. I was really excited. I had my name on a house out there. I had everything like basically set up and good to go. And then the pandemic happened. And that's how I ended up in Georgia. But yeah, each university had their own like version of it. So it's hard to say like what my actual like major was because it changed depending on which like university it was. But that was the goal, if you will. Leaf Energy. Billy and Onair. Oh yes, everyone. Onair. Why does it look like he's peeing? Why does it look like I caught Pancham mid-whiz? That's crazy. What an insane card. Mincino. Petalil. Articuno. Postwick. Cloth. Reverse Hollow Torkoal. 𝗔𝗔𝗔𝚘𝚗𝚗. And Regirock. Glad you found out though and you found the Georgia gang. I did indeed. We had a Discord server that was put together by Scott. It was called The Crown and it was the Crown server. And it was basically just a place where we would all hang out at night and just like vibe and all that kind of stuff. So they were like with me through Discord call, if you will, when like everything went down. And it was Ryan who was like, hey, well, now that you don't know what to do with your life, why don't you come here? And I was like, really? And he said, yeah, we'll give you friends. We'll give you a new start. And I said, okay, smile. And that's how I got here, chat. That is how I got here. Reverse Hollow Acelgor. Reverse Hollow Oricorio. And Lily's Rabombi. It is doo-doo pack luck so far, but here's the thing, chat. If you get doo-doo pack luck at the start, that means you have to get like some crazy stuff towards the end. So that's kind of what I'm holding out for. Unless it's just a bad booster box, but typically you're guaranteed heat in booster boxes, so we will check it out here. All right, here we go. Dark Energy, Shuppet, Hops Corvisquire, 𝗔𝗔𝗔𝚘𝚗𝚗. Billy is back, chat. 𝗔𝗓𝚗𝚗𝚗, Iris's Fighting Spirit, Octillery, Beldum, Reverse Hollow Noibat. Oh, and Magearna. I guess one was another Reverse Hollow. Oh well. My bad. Have a good one, Eddie. I appreciate the lurk. Do whatever you need to do to relax after stream, chat. It is so hot in here. Holy moly. I know I just turned the like AC down. I just feel like it's on heat instead of AC. I don't know what's up with that. Ah, very cool. Very cool, Kevin. Alrighty. Leaf Energy, Dhelmise, Black Belts Training, Shelmet, Rockruff, Alolan Marowak, Weezing, Virizion. Just not even gonna read that card. Escavalier! Ooh, chat! We finally got an EX card for the first time in 5 years. We got Reshiram EX. Very stunning, very pretty. Dragon. It's not even a heat flash. The heat for some reason was on 73 degrees, which is like hot for a house, especially considering the fact that I'm on the 2nd floor and heat rises, so it's always typically hotter than 73. So yeah, me trying to get an EX card in pocket. I feel like they absolutely nerfed the pocket pull rates. I feel like the pocket pull rates used to be really good, and then they like nerfed the pull rates, but they just didn't put in the patch notes that they were nerfing the pull rates so people wouldn't be upset and they wouldn't cause a ruckus about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think it's interesting. Alrighty. Lightning Energy. Larvitar. Remoraid. Carablast. Ooh, sorry, the cards are like slipping and sliding. Torchic. Kling Klang. Sandaconda. 𝗂𝚘𝚗𝚗𝚗. Weezing. Reverse Hollow Larvitar. And Ludicolo. It's so hard to tell if these are like reverse hollows. I guess the Weezing was. They just didn't make it very like reverse hollowy. Like I'm like bending it in the light and you can barely see it. Thank you so much for the follow, gamer. I appreciate it. Is this a hollow? Yeah, they messed up the hollow on it. It's like barely there. It's almost like they ran out of like filament to like make it shiny. Interesting. Interesting. Alrighty, I'm gonna open the last booster bundle of Prismatic while we're here. Since there's only 6 packs in here, I believe. So, we will see what we can get. Yeah, I've heard it's getting very hot in the UK. I feel so bad that you guys just don't have central air. That's just so insane to me. That's the one thing I'm like low-key kind of grateful for, that like the UK didn't work out, because like I'm just so used to being able to walk into a cool house. And I don't think a lot of people in America like understand the fact that like you guys just don't have that as an option. Like you guys have heat, but you guys don't have anything to like make your house cool off, basically, aside from just like you using a fan. But you know, obviously that only does so much. So it's awful. I feel so bad for you guys. All right, we have 6 pack of Prismatic Evolutions. So we will see. Someone finally understands. I just have a lot of friends in the UK, so like I have lived and I have learned vicariously through them, and it's just like a lot of that information doesn't just get like spread over to the US. So a lot of times the US is like, oh my god, that's nothing. You should experience like a summer down here in like Florida or something like that. And it's just like, well, right, but like that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? So, Water Energy, Goldeen, the Roto Stick. Speaking of Roto, the Habanberry, the Area Zero Underdepths, Regigigas, Carmen, the Buddy Buddy Poffin, Reverse Hollow Bronzor, and Chad, another Flareon. A Diva. I would love to go to the UK. Truthfully, I am like so down to go. I know Vandy's been like tossing around the idea of us potentially going sometime. I would love to go for EUIC. I think that would be really cool. It would just kind of depend on like the area it's in. It would depend on just a lot of factors, because our life has been just so, like I said, chaotic recently, that just existing at a bare minimum level has just been very difficult recently, you know what I'm saying? But we're like semi on an upward trajectory, so. Okay. Here we go. Steel Energy, Duskull, Cottonee, Litleo, 𝗔𝗏𝗏𝗘, Diplin, Cyphermaniac's Code Breaking, Heatran, Reverse Hollow Litleo, Reverse Hollow 𝗚𝗏𝗄𝚗𝚘, my beloved, and another Hollow Leafeon. It's so hard to like organize this much bulk in front of you. Okay. We have 4 packs left. If you get Moonbreon, will you give it to me for nothing? Thanks, Smile. Listen, you drive a hard bargain. You drive a very hard bargain. After that level of convincing, I will consider it. Final 1 gifted sub. You know, you bring a lot to the table, Max. You bring a lot to the table. Look at this Miltank. It's so silly. Riolu card, very cute, very silly. Great Tusk. Sada. Suicune. Reverse Hollow Professor's Research. Reverse Hollow Litleo. And... ooh! I didn't know this was a card you could get. We have Airy. Very pretty, very slay. Ooh, whoever she is. Exactly, chat. No one knows who she is, but she's here. A little cutie patootie. Big shout out to Airy. All right, 3 packs left. That's what you were waiting for, Max, right? Was Airy? That's what was going on. Fire Energy. She's from Team Star? Which one? Oh, the fighting steam? Okay, hold on, chat. I'm gonna do my research. Professor Toro. Shaman. Oh, the treasure tracker is here, chat. Reverse Hollow Dunsparce and Vaporeon. Yeah, let me look this up because I don't remember her either. Oh, wait. That is not the same. Oh, so she's a cosplayer. Aries the blonde one that has all the face paint on, but I guess she's like a cosplayer because I guess she looks like this underneath all of the cosplay. Oh, Max, I'm dual streaming. So if you're seeing a message or hearing me talk to someone you can't see is because the message probably came up on Twitch. Interesting, chat. Things you learn from the TCG, but not through the actual game. That's crazy. No, Max, you're not going insane. I'm just simulcasting. Twitch is probably thinking the same thing. They're like, wow, she's talking a lot to people who aren't here. Alrighty. Leaf Energy. Aromatisse. Noibat. Black Belt's Training. Dusclops. Crispin. Bronzong. Techno Radar. Cottony. High Violet. Black Belt's Training. And Groudon. How you doing, Violet? I hope you're doing well, gamer. I give you luck next pack? Well, this is my last Prismatic Evolutions pack. It's Umbreon and Espeon, chat, so therefore it has to be good. It has to be good. The prophecy has foretold it must be true. Alrighty. Yeah, I got a full art Airy. You can take that as you will. No one knew who she was, and then we did our research. Alrighty. Here we go. We have a Fighting Energy. We have a Badoo. We have Baneri. Oops. We have Hippowdon. Pinsir. The Bug Catching set. Briar. Oh, chat, plot twist. We have Slowking. Reverse Hollow Miltank. Reverse Hollow Pupitar. Chat, we must bless this last pack for last pack magic. Last pack magic. Nope. We have been robbed. Robbed. Not a lot of good stuff in Prismatic. We did get one Umbreon EX, but we didn't get the good Umbreon. You know what I'm saying? We got this one for anyone who missed it. So this one's still really pretty. It's just not like the crazy one, you know? Hi, Narg. Welcome to the stream. Chat, if you guys are over on Twitch, you guys should go say hi to Narg. I played with Narg in the Evolution tournament. A very goated Espeon player. Do I say so myself? So, I opened 16 packs in total in Prismatic. I got a Leafeon EX and that's it. I just have bad pull rates. That's fair. I get it. I understand. We are back to Journey together, chat. We're gonna try to finish out this booster box here if we can. Of course, Narg. Hopefully some of the YouTube people will come check you out as well. We do be simulcasting up in here. Perfect. Yeah, if we could get a shout out for Narg, chat, that would be so greatly appreciated if it didn't already happen. All right, here we go. We have Psychic Energy, Rockruff, Caterpie, Magmar, Hopswooloo, Iris's Fighting Spirit, Virizion, Choice Band, Enzreshiram, Wingull, and ooh, Tapu Koko. Another EX. There we go. So pretty. So pretty. Alrighty. We have about half a booster box left, so we will see what we can get. Umbreon and Espeon and TCG Pocket. Are they not in it yet? That's very shocking. Kind of crazy that like Leafeon would be in it before they are. Very shocking. Alrighty. Fighting Energy, Piloswine, Cufant, Sprigatito, Silicobra, Lavencia, Super Potion, Hops Corviknight, Brock Scouting, chat, Maractus. I'm gonna be so real, chat. You're never gonna believe this. I think I pulled this card in Japanese too when I was at Pokemon Regionals. Where are my Japanese cards? I sure did. Chat. It's like opening the same booster box twice. Look at us go. In English and in Japanese. Yeah, if you guys can never get your hands on like Journey Together in like the English sets, apparently the Japanese booster boxes are way easier to get your hands on and they're cheaper than US. That's what I learned at regionals. So I paid like way less. And this is the card behind. No one really cares. It's Hops double. So for any of you guys who are like wanting to open Journey Together and you're like, wow, the US sets cost so much, you might be able to get a Japanese booster box for cheaper and like way more accessibly. Thank you so much for the follow, gamer. I hope you're having a great day. I have a friend in Japan recently. She said she would get me Terrassal Festival. Ah, that's the word for it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm very sorry she forgot. I'm so sorry. I mean, hopefully there's still time. Hopefully there's still time. But Colin, thank you so much for the 48 months over on YouTube, gamer. I appreciate you immensely. What I learned in regionals is the... So you get it. You get it. Yeah, I learned a lot about TCG at regionals. It was very cool. Alrighty, here we go. Basic energy. Bagon. Paris. Wingull. Swinub. Articuno. Postwick. Cloth. Reverse Hollow Mr. Mime. Lily's Cutie Fly. And that's ironic. Hey, chat, we got the evolution line. That's crazy. So crazy. It evolved. Chat, you just got... Let me try words again. You guys just saw an evolution in real time. There we go. How do you guys feel? Hopefully inspired. I will say, the one thing that I'm very intrigued to see how it ends up happening is when Pokemon Champions releases, like the new like fighting game that's gonna be similar to like Showdown. I'm very curious to see how that impacts like competitive Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to see like in the VGC scene specifically, if they're still gonna do fighting in VGC or if they're gonna use Champions because the like effects are so cool and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm very curious to see what next year's Worlds looks like, you know? Or even regionals. Alrighty. Water Energy. Larvitar. Remoraid. Hi, Vandy. Carablast. Kecleon. Combuskin. Golem. Escavalier. Reverse Hollow Purloin. Reverse Hollow Silicobra. And Salamence. We have a card store in Manchester, but they rip you off 15 pounds for a Japanese pack of Prismatic. That's insane. That's crazy. Pulls aren't okay, so pulls for Prismatic were slow. But also like it's kind of one of those things where like if you think about it, I got 3 good pulls out of 12. So like a fourth of the cards were good, which I guess if you do the math like that, it's really not bad. But like I got 2 EXs and like a trainer that was a full art. So it's not like I got like a insane Prismatic card or like a chase card, anything like that. And then Journeys, I got the Tubby card. I got the Maractus. I've gotten a lot of cards that are identical to the Japanese booster box that I did. So we've been doing like a side-by-side comparison. So it's like, hey chat, we got Japanese Maractus and English Maractus. That happened for Mamoswine. That happened for 𝗟𝗏𝗏 EX. You pulled Reshiram in English? You're insane. All right, Vandy. All right. Whatever. We get it. You're cool. Pulled the chase card twice. First booster box. No big deal. Get a load of this guy, chat. Alrighty. No for it yet? No for it. No for it. Thank you for the follow, gamer. We have Lightning Energy, Foongus, Darumaka, Noibat, Alolan Geodude, Bayonet, Pangoro, Grimmsnarl, Reverse Hollow Furret. Hey, chat, we just talked about Furret. Reverse Hollow Larvesta, and Reshiram. I will take that off your hand for nothing in return. Thanks, Miles. See, Max is driving a hard bargain, Vandy. This is your one chance. Do not miss your shot to blows. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yep. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, my life is exploding here for just a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Dark Energy. Shelmet. Shelgone. Milcery. Paldean Wooper. Lavencia. Alolan Marowak. Lily's Pearl. Ends Clang. Bombadilla. And we got 𝗵𝗎𝗄𝗓 EX. Very pretty card. She's stunning, Your Honor. Truly, truly stunning. Listen, Bri, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You find a spot where we're in person, it's yours. For one smile. She's serving secret. That's so funny. Alrighty. Alrighty. Fighting Energy. Whizzing Pancham. Mincino. Petalil. Pylo. Cramorant. Lily's Pearl. Cincino. Reverse Hollow Nimble. Iris. And 𝗵𝗔𝗔𝗆 once again. Why do I recognize the beat in the background but also not? It is Lo-Fi Baldur's Gate. It's down by the river. So if you play Baldur's Gate, that is probably where. This has been a Lo-Fi Baldur's Gate background music extravaganza. Alrighty. I do not have ADHD. Too many choices. That's fair. Alrighty. Torchic. Iono's Wattrel. Squawkabilly. Clang. Brock. Volcarona. Low-Kicks. Bagon. Reverse Hollow Impidimp. And Meowscarada. Levi with the $20. Linz, I just found out I'm having a little girl. Chat, let's get a round of applause. Congratulations, gamer. That's so exciting. Yay. I didn't even know you guys were expecting. That's so cute. I'm so happy for you guys. That's so magical. I hope this entire process is everything you hoped and dreamed it could ever be, gamer. I'm so excited for you. That's so magical. We love divas, chat. And clearly, this has to be good pack luck because of the magical news that just happened, chat. Also, this is gonna bother me. That's not what I want. Okay. Ignore the fact that things are... Ah, you! Why won't it allow me to select you? Oh, that's why. Why can't I move you? I don't know how long that's been like that, but that makes me want to just keel over and die. Okay. Anyways, chat, I digress. Back to your regularly scheduled pro- Oh my god, that one's bad too. You. Oh, we're so much better. That made me, like, nauseous. Okay. Anyways. Here we go. Good luck pack! Because of the wonderful news. Cufant! Sprigatito, Silicobra, Foongus, Maractus, Toadscruel, Ruffian, Reverse Hollow Tropius, Reverse Holo Cramorant. And in the good luck pack, hey, chat, it kind of worked. We have Brock and his scouting. 2 trainer cards. 2 trainer cards. It's Brock. Brock is real, chat. Kind of crazy. I didn't even know this was a card in this set. Alrighty. We have 10 packs left. 10. Count them on your fingers, chat. That's how many are left. For all the counting people, that's how you count. Alrighty, here we go. I love Tropius too. I have heard that 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚗 and Horizons is a very big cutie patootie. Sentret, Enzorua, Tropius, the 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗, Pelipper, Hopspag, Reverse Holo Lechonk, Reverse Holo Rockruff, and Tyranitar. My bulk just went like sliding all over my desk and I can't cope with this. Okay. The what up? The PP up. You know, chat? When in doubt, it's like pinky up, but it's PP up. Not like that though, like the item, you know? Like video game, you know, you gotta... Yeah, that's why I can't read that card out loud. Okay, anyways. Fire Energy! Furret! Druddigan! Cubone! Lechonk! Iris! Virizion! Choice Band! Reverse Holo Lombre. Chad! It's real! It's real, 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 it's real! Oh my god! It's a baby! Oh my god! The war crimes I would commit metaphorically for her is just immeasurable. I love her so dearly. So dearly, chat. You have no idea. Is it a god pack? It is not. We sleeve it immediately. Immediately. So gently. So stoically. Chat. The baby. Don't focus on me. The baby. We love her. I could cry. A sweet baby angel. Oh. It's a good May 1st for you and Vandy. Exactly. Happy May 1st, everyone. You made it out of April. Alrighty. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs left. After this pack, it will be 7. Leaf Energy. Black Belt. Wailmer. Zorua. Darumaka. Bayonet. Pangoro. Grimmsnarl. Reverse Holo Darumaka. Reverse Holo Drampa. And Butterfree. In honor of Furret, I have clipped on Twitch so it'll be good quality. Bless you. If you have not already, will you DM it to me on Discord? I would greatly appreciate it. Alrighty. Here we go. Lightning Energy, Darumaka, Noibat, Alolan Geodude, Lotad, Lokix, Combuskin, Alolan Golem, Reverse Hollow Cloth, Reverse Hollow Noivern, and Clefairy. An angel. We love her. She's so cute. Alrighty. To go along with what Vandy said, isn't like the actual Lily's Clefairy like the #1 card in this set? Like the full art one? If I'm not, mistaken. Bum-ba-dum. Alrighty, here we go. Psychic Energy, Swinub, Dhelmise, Black Belt Training, Shelmet, Klinklang, Sandaconda, Cooperajah, Reverse Hollow Audino, Reverse Hollow Sprigatito, and Noivern. Alright, 5 packs. It's the final 5. No pressure. No pressure at all. Alright. Steel Energy, Joltik, Larvesta, Metapod, Black Belt, Articuno, Postwick, Cloth, just give me the card, Reverse Hollow Torchic, Reverse Hollow Morgrim, and Hollow Tyranitar. There's just so many like filler cards in front of me right now. It's like an astronomical amount. All right, final 4. Final 4 for the codename Kid Next Door. I think they had more than 4 people though, so we're just gonna go based off the rhyming scheme. Okay. Water Energy, Sentret, Enzoroa, Tropius, Swinub, Escavalier, Brock once again, Volcarona, Pangoro, Hopsbag, and Butterfree once again. Alrighty. Final 3. Surely we get something. Alrighty, here we go. Fire Energy, Foongus, Clink, Lotad, Nimble, not reading it, Iono's Electrode, Hopsbag, Rabombi, Togedemaru, and chat. Here we go. 𝗵𝗄𝚘 EX. For all the puppy enjoyers out there. When is the next series you're gonna do? Like on stream? Is that what you mean, Robert? That's a big pull. A lovely guy. Puppy. With a knife. Knife in his mouth, chat. In general. My goal was to start Luminescent Platinum today, actually. I've started it a few times. I've never actually finished it. But that is like #1 thing I want to do. It's my like current thing that's sparking joy in my life of the idea of doing, which is cool because that hasn't happened in a bit. So that is the current goal. It's basically Renegade Platinum, but on the Switch. I just could not get it to work today, which is why we did TCG. But I'm hoping I can get it fixed for tomorrow, and then we can spend time doing that. All right, Oinkologne, a Selgor, Reverse Hollow Wooloo, Reverse Hollow Ends Castle, and 𝗵𝗠𝚗𝚗. We got a little bit of last pack magic. It's so crispy. So crispy. Chimkin. Yeah, Vandy, I might need your help to see if I can get Luminescent Platinum to work. Because it's just not, you know? Alrighty, chat. Last pack. Last. Alright, here we go. Chat, I need you to bless the pack. Give me all of the luck in the chat for something just magical. Okay. Here we go. Dark Energy. Iono's Voltorb. Oricorio. Purloin. Professor's Research. Lavencia. Alolan Marowak. Lily's Pearl. Reverse Hollow Pupitar. Thank you, Gabby. Reverse Hollow Lilligant. And the last pull of the night is hopefully not horrible. We have 𝗂𝚘𝚘! Bird up, chat. For all my bird fans. It's really anticlimactic. I feel like we would have had a higher chance had I not just gotten Blaziken and Hot back to back. I feel like that impacted things a little bit. But overall, chat, we got some very solid cards today. Very, very solid. Here is some of the stuff you may or may not have seen, depending on when you joined stream. Trying to organize my life a little bit. Okay, I believe this is everything. I might have missed something just because I set them off to the side. But we have Maractus. We have Brock Scouting. We have the Blaziken EX. We have 𝗏𝗡𝚗𝚗. We have Lily's Clefairy. We have the best baby girl you've ever seen. We have the other version of 𝗏𝗡𝚗𝚗. We have Salamence. We have Tapu Koko. We have the Treasure Tracker. We have the Umbreon EX from Prismatic Evolution. We have Airy. We have Reshiram EX. We have Bellabolt EX. We have Enzoroark EX. We have the Wailord. We have the Mamoswine. And we have the Pikachu. I actually think that was all of them. I don't think I'm missing any. So, these were the cards that we got, gamers. So, all in all, we got some solid hits, chat. Some very, very solid hits. I still have an entire other booster box of Journeys Together, so there is still a chance to pull the Lily card. There is still a chance of everything else, but that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pulls. 18 pulls altogether. So not too bad. Not too shabby, chat. Not too shabby in the slightest. Tubby's going for more than Ends Reshiram. Wow. I mean, I guess it's probably because, like, I feel like the pull rate for Ends Reshiram is higher. But who knows, chat? What do I know? Nothing. Not a darn tootin' thing. But I'm gonna call it a night, chat. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Luminescent Platinum to work for you guys. That way we can actually do gaming tomorrow. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you guys all for hanging out, vibing. I enjoy you guys immensely. But I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you guys all have a... So, Luminescent Platinum is Renegade Platinum. It's just on the Switch. So, that's what we're... It's the same thing. It's just modernized graphics, which I feel like people might appreciate more. So, with that being said, chat, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys immensely. Have a wonderful night, gamers. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a good night, everyone. Where's my ending screen? Goodbye!